Guys, what's going on? Third Shoe Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane, and I'm back here with Obi-Wan versus Vader, the rough test. So I do want to let you guys know that I have seen this on Twitter. I haven't watched it. I have watched the first couple of seconds of it. And if you know anything about me, you know I love lightsaber choreography. And myself, Eric Whiteley, and a few members of our team, we've done lightsaber choreography throughout the years. Also, I want to give a shout out to Antoine Bandele. He's amazing as well. We did do a fight together, Kylo Ren The Awakening, but one thing I'm known for is probably Ferocity, which is one of the highest viewed lightsaber fights, fan fights, in the world, online. I'm pretty proud of it. And so this fight, it is a full fight that was practiced and choreographed by the team, and what we got in the movie was just, from what I understand, a fraction of that, or maybe half of it. In terms of lightsaber fighting, oh hey, say hello.
Hello, everybody.
I love the prequels. Episode 1 is one of my favorite fights. Episode 3 is amazing. And what Nick Gillard and his team did with just 2 lightsaber blades, I thought after watching episode 1, I couldn't go back. And that's why I was a little, when I watched episode 2, I was a little disappointed because it wasn't really duplicatable watching Yoda flip around. And Hayden Christensen, like the close-ups, and you couldn't really see the moves. 3 was absolutely amazing. And I love episode 5's fight. Episode 6, I love the emotion. And in episode 8, I love the action, but there wasn't really a actual lightsaber fight. Episode 9 was pretty good. You know, I don't think it was on par with the prequels, but I thought it was pretty good. It was a good fight, it had good emotions. It was more reminiscent of the original trilogy. That being said, I am going to watch this, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Landing platform. I did see this, the Force choke. Look at that handsome man, Hayden Christensen. I can't wait to have him back. So that was originally what was going to happen. So they probably thought it was a little too dark. And I've seen this receding hairline man before. I've seen George Lucas laugh at him, actually, in the commentary. Okay, there's no sound, but yeah. Okay, so I do recognize this part of the fight. Obi-Wan doing those twists, and then behind the back. And then the kick is coming. At least I thought, yep, the kick is coming. Okay. And then there's the cut that goes back to Ian McDiarmid and Yoda. So corridor, the hallway. Yeah, I've seen this. This is good stuff. And then he hits it up real hard. But we didn't really have that. Oh, okay. So the lunge and the grapple, that was different. We had episode 5 throwing objects. Nice little flip. Okay. Yeah, this stuff is a little new. Nice kick. We did have a weird spin move. Hayden he's really talented fighter. So that slice to the head, and then the back, and then the lunge, and then the spin. Oh, that was cool. And the table thing was cool. And the flip, Anakin off wall kicked. Okay. There's another bald guy here. Also, Anakin's using the Force to do. Oh, and he grabs his saber. And then they kick each other. No, they don't kick each other. They're doing the thing. Okay, so they have a standoff here, which, you know, it's infamous in the prequels, or maybe famous, whatever you believe. I think the fight's good, but the fact that they're standing there so long, it's supposed to show how they're balanced. But when they do that spin move, Ewan McGregor isn't as good as Hayden. And I know, yeah, I know this isn't Ewan. That guy is hilarious. Okay, they stab each other's sabers, and just to kind of show how even they are, I think. And then, boom, they stab the buttons on the control room. Okay. I've seen this before. Yep. Recognize this. And the stab. See, the lunge, the way it was done there, and Anakin moves and then hits it, they took that out of the movie. The fight there's pretty good, where Anakin spins and has a reverse grip. So the pipe over the lava. Okay. There's like some rain effect this person's doing. You know what's weird is they're not acting like they're having to keep their balance as much as they did in the movie. Because of like the narrow, like a thermopylae. Oh, it's over. Okay. Okay, because of the narrow space of the pipe, they weren't having to keep their balance, but they're still doing like a fencing one-handed thing. Because they had to keep their stance like this. They couldn't do that. Guys, I love lightsaber fighting. I love fight choreography. And one reason why I got into YouTube actually is because me and Eric Wiley started doing fight choreography. And we had an amazing team around us. And that's why we were able to do a lot of the fights that we were doing. So I'm just really thankful for those times. And, you know, there's people in my life when they were there. So honestly, I thought I was going to get more. But it cuts right at the end of the pipe over the lava bit. So I did see some extra moves. So all the cutting that we saw when they're in a Mustufar control room before they hit the control panel that lowered the ray shields from the lava, we did get more there. There was a part where a table gets thrown, and then I think it gets cut in half, but obviously this is a behind-the-scenes test. It's just a rough test, so we're not going to have that visual effect. And the fact that they're throwing things at each other, I think that's really cool. I think this just also demonstrates that the actors, and here we have Hayden, okay, and I'm sure Ewan had parts where he went through it as well. It just demonstrated how great they were and how much they choreographed it. That's them doing the fight, and you know, there are cuts, but here we have Hayden doing a lot of the fight presumably uncut. And I know there were cuts in it, but I guess in my head I imagine, because I've done fight choreography and you memorize the whole fight. And you have to be able to do that fight. Okay, stop right there. Now start the fight from that move. You have to be able to do that. So I know those actors were able to do that. The fight was good. I do like some of the moves. I love... Okay, so there was a move that when they were going down the hallway where Obi-Wan Kenobi lunges at Anakin and he parries it like that. And then they spin around, they grapple, and then Anakin comes back down and goes for... No, Obi-Wan comes back down and goes for Anakin, and Anakin's tied up with his arm in a grapple move. They didn't do it here, or maybe they didn't do the whole move, but the idea is like they know what the move is when they're choreographing it. Sometimes you don't do every single little thing. But it looked like there was more jumping and flipping and stuff like that, and I'm all for seeing that fight. I love... Episode 3's fight is probably my favorite fight. I know Ray Park is a master, and when it comes to his footwork and like his technical skill, no one was better than him. But that was like the first of a lightsaber language that they were starting, that they did for 1, 2, and 3. So it's kind of vanilla. That being said, it was amazing. I really like this. I would love to have more stuff like this. I don't have much else to say, but I'd be interesting to see what you guys thought about this. Maybe one day someone will put like visual effects to this and stuff like that. Guys, I'll put a link down below for Ferocity and some of my other fights when I was with my previous YouTube channel. Go watch them, they're great, and you know, that team was great. Other than that, I don't got anything else, guys, so I'm out of here. Guys, thank you so much for watching my reaction and my breakdown of this fight. It wasn't much of a breakdown, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy just watching this. If you like us and you want to support us, just like and subscribe, hit that notification, leave a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm, and let us know what you think. Go back and check all, and make sure you guys check out the Clone Wars and the Book of Boba Fett. Zach and I are currently doing that now, and we will be doing other Star Wars content in the future.